Before we get started, I got another piece of equipment that I need to go ahead and change out. You can see this hat is getting really kind of dirty. I've had it for several years and the entire time I've had this channel. So let's check out my new hat. What do y'all think? Welcome to Pool Addiction, where I like to do pool and billiards equipment reviews as well as anything pool and billiards related for that matter. Now the item we're reviewing today, I purchased a couple weeks ago in preparation of getting back to the pool halls and everything. It was a billiards towel, and I needed a billiards towel for when I go back out there to wipe down my cues, my hands, the cue ball, whatever needs to be wiped down and cleaned. Now you may say, why a billiards towel? Why review that? What makes this thing so special? Well, it has an interesting feature that I've never seen before in a billiards towel. And we'll see that in a minute when we get up close with it. Now, let's talk about material when it comes to a billiards towel. You can go with either microfiber or cotton. And microfiber is pretty good, but I really hate the way it feels on your hands. So I tend to stick to cotton. And then within cotton, there's a couple different ways you can go as well. First off, and the most common, is a towel type of construction where it's a denser, plusher type of material. And it works really well. A second type that people tend to use is a baby diaper cloth. It's nice and soft, and it's good for general wiping down your shaft to get the junk off. A third type would be a t-shirt type of material, which is much like the baby diaper. Now, the one I purchased is more like a towel, and it's typically billiards towels are much like golf towels, so that you can really get good cleanings of your equipment. Now, let's get into this and let's see what this towel is all about, because it's very interesting. All right, here's the Copa towel that I purchased off of Amazon. And you see the packaging is pretty basic, just plastic and a little top piece to kind of seal it. And first thing I notice is this towel is a little smaller than what I was hoping for, but the actual material doesn't seem too bad. It's not microfiber, it's just a regular terry towel kind of material, but it's nice and thick, and it has an embroidery of an 8-ball, which is kind of neat, and it says billiard right here. So that's unique and nice. And it's double, if you notice too, it's double stitched on the ends, so it shouldn't fray easily on you, and should do a good job. It also has this lanyard here so you can attach it to your case. And the reason why I wanted to try this towel, and the reason why I thought it was unique, was this particular area right here. If you notice, there's a little bit of stitching right here, and there's this little pocket hole that goes straight through. And the reason why it has this is you can take your shaft, slide it through, and clean your shaft. Now, I haven't seen a billiard towel that does this, and I thought that was kind of unique and everything, and I wanted to give it a try. And one reason why I think that might have a good benefit for you is this billiard towel, if you're going to use it to clean your shaft, it's usually on the outside exposed to the elements. It's brushing up against things when it's on your case. You're using it to wipe down your hands, clean cue balls, whatever the case may be. And then you have all that dirt and grime that you're trying to clean your shaft with. Well, with this opening, and this is exclusive to cleaning your shaft, there's nothing that's going to get it on that particular part of the towel, and it's just meant for cleaning your shaft itself. So that's it with this billiards towel. There's not much more to say about it, and hopefully this thing holds up. And from what I can tell in the first impressions is it looks good, and I'm kind of impressed. So what are my final thoughts with this cup of billiards towel? Well, one thing I failed to mention in the overhead is this is actually a larger towel that's folded in half and then stitched around the outside. And that's what's helped create this shaft cleaning pocket of theirs. As a result, too, the towel is a lot thicker and more plush feeling, and it feels really nice. The lanyard here does not come with a carabiner or a shower hook, so you don't have any way of attaching it to your case. So that's something you're going to have to come up with yourself. The only area of concern I have with this towel overall, though, it has to do with the pocket for your shaft cleaning. If you insert your shaft tip first into this, you may end up dirtying up the inside with chalk off your tip. And then all you're doing is dirtying up your shaft when you're trying to clean it. Now you can do a couple things to try to mitigate this. One is to try to open up this pocket enough to where it doesn't touch your tip as you insert it. Or you could just use the pocket for the end of the night when you break down your cue. You can insert a joint first and then clean it that way and avoid your tip. And when you're playing, just use the outside of the towel for a quick clean. So this towel is pretty nice. I really like it, and time will tell on how well it performs. But it's fairly cheap. It's no different than any other priced towel out there. I think I paid about $10 for it. I'll put links in the description below if you want to go ahead and give this thing a try. Non-affiliated links. So hopefully you enjoy this towel, and I'm hoping I enjoy it too. So that's it for this review. Hopefully you liked what you saw. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button below and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I put out new material. And if you have any comments or questions about this product, put them in the comment section below, and I'll see y'all in the next one.